Hi Capricorn, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your December 2016 monthly tarot forecast. This is for Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising signs. So Capricorn, for this reading I am using my Thelema Tarot along with the magical messages from the fairies, oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. And then also I'm going to be pulling you an additional romance angel oracle card for the month of December. Capricorn, I'm using a Celtic cross spread. I always use a Celtic cross spread for all of my monthly tarot forecast. And as always, I always recommend that you watch your sun, moon, and rising signs for the most insight. If you do not know what your moon or rising sign are, I do have linked below in the description bar a website that can calculate that for you for free. So definitely head over there and enter your information so you can watch all three signs. And if you are interested in a private reading, Capricorn, please head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. I do have it linked below in the description bar as well. Okay. Oh, wow, okay. So at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. And this is the overall energy for you for the month, Capricorn. So for some Capricorns, there could be certainly a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces person that's very significant in your life, Capricorn, throughout the month of December. For this person to come up in this position, they would have to be very, very significant. And then for other Capricorns, no matter if you're male or female, this certainly could be your energy. This king is, yes, he's more of an emotional king, but he's very much in control of his emotions. So this could be you, even if something was bothering you emotionally on the inside. This is you playing it very cool, calm, and collected on the surface. Also, you know, he is a person who's very loving, caring, generous, highly intuitive person. But I feel like for some Capricorns, your focus is on love and relationships. Your focus is on your happiness, your emotional happiness in the month of December. So for some of you, there could be a water sign character that is quite significant. And then for others, this is your energy. May be very focused on love and relationships, focused on matters of the heart, highly intuitive. But let's see here. Right at the center, and this is energy that for some of you, you're dealing with right at the start of December, or because I'm filming this at the end of November, this could be your energy right at the end of November. We have the High Priestess. I have the High Priestess crossed by the Sun. So I see many of you highly intuitive with the energy of the High Priestess. You could be listening to your intuition when it comes to a water sign person, or when it comes to love and relationships, matters of the heart, something that you're emotionally attached to. You very well could be listening to your intuition. Or also the High Priestess, she's a very secretive, mysterious woman. So for some of you, you could be playing your cards close to your chest. You could be definitely not revealing too much to too many people. For some of you, this could be like a secret romance. Of course, that's for a very small number of Capricorns, but there very well could be some Capricorns that maybe there's like some sort of secret romance that is taking place here at the start of the month. The High Priestess is a 2. So, you know, for many of you, that this is definitely relating to partnership or relating to relationships. Crossed by the Sun, for some Capricorns, this could be something to do with a Leo. You could be in a relationship with a Leo because the Sun does represent the sign of Leo. But also this is happiness, this is content, this is a healing energy, this is vitality, you having a lot of energy. For some of you, you could be spending a lot of time outdoors. But I think that for some of you, you know, this is what you want. You want this bliss, you want this happiness, you want this success or this content. I think that this is, you know, what you're moving towards. For some of you, if you're in a secret relationship, or I think that some of you are definitely manifesting something wonderful within your life right now, Capricorn. I think there's something you're emotionally attached to. You just simply might be playing your cards close to your chest. You might not be telling everyone. So there's something that you're manifesting here. You're definitely trusting your intuition when it comes to this, and it's bringing you great happiness. Now, this could be happiness that you're keeping to yourself. You know, this could be how you feel on the inside, Capricorn. But, you know, this is very positive. What's interesting is at your foundation, I have the Seven of Cups. So there could have been confusion surrounding this situation with the Seven of Cups here. This can be a confusing sort of energy. It also does represent very dreamy energy as well. So for some Capricorns, you certainly could have been dreaming or fantasizing about this relationship. Or about, you know, what it is that you're manifesting here, Capricorn. This can also speak of having many offers on the table or having many options in front of you, needing to narrow it down, which some of you certainly could have. In the recent past, we have the Chariot. So this is forward movement. So for some Capricorns in the recent past, you could have traveled. There definitely could have been some travel that has taken place in the recent past. And then for other Capricorns, this could have been you jumping in the driver's seat. The Chariot is an empowering energy. So this could have been you getting ready to take off for some Capricorns. This could have been also you moving towards this High Priestess. This High Priestess can be a woman, especially if you're a Capricorn man. This could be a very spiritual woman. For some Capricorns, this is you moving towards this woman here, or moving towards this secret relationship for some of you. And also, you know, there could be a Cancer for some of you because we have the King of Cups here. The Chariot represents the sign of Cancer. So for some of you watching this, there definitely could have been a Cancer, male or female individual that was very significant in the recent past. But I see many of you taking the reins. So definitely some sort of movement in the recent past, or at least jumping in the driver's seat and planning out, you know, the direction that you're going to move in, Capricorn. Now, crowning you, this is what you're thinking about. We have the Four of Cups. So an offer could have been presented. This can represent an offer being presented, and maybe not turned down. But what I'm getting is, you know, for some of you, this could have been an offer that was turned down, or maybe an offer that just simply wasn't accepted right away. So for some Capricorns, you could have received an offer. For other Capricorns, you could have definitely made an offer to someone, and someone could be pondering it. So an offer could be very significant. This is what you're thinking about. So for some of you, you certainly could be waiting on an offer. The Four of Cups can represent feeling bored or flat emotionally. It can even be a lonesome kind of energy. So for some Capricorns, you're maybe waiting on an offer from maybe a Leo or from a water sign person, or even a fire sign person. You could be waiting on an offer from this person, or, you know, I feel like for some of you, there was an offer that was already made. Now, again, you could have received an offer, or you could have made an offer, Capricorn, and maybe someone didn't turn it down, but they didn't accept it either. So maybe one of you could be thinking about this offer. And this could have been like some sort of secret offer for a very small number of you. Now, coming up in the near future, and this is going to be around the second week, we do have a nice shift in energy here because we have the Knight of Wands. So for some of you, this certainly can be a fire sign energy that's coming up around the second week. Very fiery individual, male or female. Knights tend to be younger. So this could be a character that's coming in around the second week. And then for others, I feel like this is definitely an energy. The Knight of Wands represents that very hasty energy, things moving forward quite quickly. So for some of you, if you are waiting on an offer or waiting to be able to move forward, this definitely could be you moving forward now. With the energy of the Chariot in the recent past, you could have been just, you know, planning, you know, things out, planning the direction that you're moving, that you're going to move in, Capricorn. And this definitely could have been you taking off. Physically, you could be traveling at this time. For some of you, could be moving to a new home. But then also, you know, for others, you know, this is things starting to happen very quickly or even suddenly for some Capricorns. In the position of your power, I have the Hierophant. So for many of you, this can be you simply having faith with maybe the direction that you're moving in, or the person for some of you that you're moving towards. There could be even a Taurus. That's quite significant, but I'm not feeling that as strong, Capricorn. For some of you, maybe you're making a commitment. The Hierophant represents marriage, but also committed, more traditional relationships. So for some Capricorns, this could definitely be you making a commitment, maybe around the third week, the second or third week of the month. You could be more traditional at this time. For other Capricorns, the Hierophant can represent very important documents. So for some Capricorns, this could be you moving up within the company that you work for. You could be moving to a new home. You could be signing some documents at this time. The Hierophant represents a large company. For some of you, the large company that you work for. The government can also represent something legal. So for some of you, you know, this is what you're dealing with around the third week. You could be definitely signing contracts or dealing with something legal at this time. For some of you, I feel like you're moving up within the company that you work for, because I also have the Six of Pentacles here. This is in the position of how those around you are viewing you. So I think that you're receiving maybe some of you, you're receiving some sort of opportunity from the company that you work for. So this is right around Christmas time, so there could be like extra hours that are available for some of you. You might be picking up extra hours. Maybe you're trying to just make a little extra money for the holidays. For some Capricorns, I definitely see this being very positive. I see you receiving something here. For some of you, I feel like it's an opportunity to make more money. You could be receiving a raise or a promotion. But also, you know, if you're a Capricorn who has been wanting to, you know, commit or wanting to get married or wanting to take your relationship to the next level, this certainly can be you committing as well. You know, it is Christmas time, so for some Capricorns, you absolutely could be receiving like a proposal of some kind. And I do apologize if you are, and I just kind of spilled the beans. But in your hopes and fears, I do have the Six of Swords. So whatever this is, you know, this is what you want. I feel like, you know, for some of you, you've been waiting for things to move forward. This is you wanting things to move forward or wanting the energy to move forward. For some of you, this could be you moving to a new home, or at least mentally moving towards peace of mind. This is in the hopes and fears position. So you're hoping to be able to move from stormy waters to much more calmer waters, hoping to, you know, move towards maybe some healing or peace of mind. And because I have 2 sixes back to back, and then also, you know, the 2 here at the center, for some of you, this is definitely in regards to a relationship. So for some Capricorns, you definitely could have went through, you know, some sort of difficulties when it comes to a partnership or a relationship. But I definitely see things improving. Now, for some of you, this will be a business partnership. For others, this is a marriage. This is, you know, maybe a partnership that you've been in for many years. If you've gone through like some sort of difficulties, I definitely see you guys healing, or some sort of great change that's going to come in and take place, because you're leaving the month and going into, you're starting the new year with the energy of, I pulled the 5 of Swords, but I did pull a couple of additional clarification cards. I have the 5 of Swords, but then I have the 8 of Cups. And as soon as I pulled the 8 of Cups, I immediately knew that for some of you, you have been dealing with some challenges. 5s represent a challenging energy. So for some of you, this could have been within your marriage or within the partnership. So there's some sort of conflicts or difficulties that you were dealing with. But you're moving away from that now with the 8 of Cups. This is you leaving this challenging energy behind. We are starting a new year. So for some of you, you're not going to deal with whatever this was. in the position of what you want, you have the Six of Swords. So you're ready. You're ready to leave whatever this is behind. And I see you doing that. We have the Five of Swords here. I pulled the Eight of Cups. And then I wanted to pull an additional card. We have Death. So change is coming in. Death is a very powerful major arcana card. And this is, you know, I feel for many of you, and I got this message with the last weekly forecast that I did for you guys as well. This is very much needed, I feel, for many of you. This is needed. Death represents great change or transformation. So it can be something ending, but with death, there's always a new beginning. So it can be something ending, or something is changing the way that it once was. It's no more. It's transforming to something better. So for some of you, this could absolutely be you moving towards a Scorpio. There could be a Scorpio person that's very significant. For others, you could be putting your foot down with the Five of Swords. This could be you getting a little bit more aggressive. The Five of Swords can represent a little bit more of an aggressive energy, doing whatever you have to do to be able to move forward towards this great change. But I see you doing it. I see this great change. It's coming in for many of you. For some of you, it could be something coming to an end. But remember, with death, there's always a new beginning. So I'm going to pull you an additional Romance Angel card. I think that it's going to be a great month for you. Lots of change that's going to be taking place, but you know, I see things happening. You have this energy coming through around the second week with the Knight of Wands. I think that the energy is going to pick up at this time. And I see you in the driver's seat, really, Capricorn. I see you making a lot of changes, and they're for the better. So overall, I think it's going to be a great month for you emotionally. I see it being a good month because I think that you're healing, and I definitely see you as very, very intuitive. So listen to your intuition. Financially, I think it's going to be a great month, and I think that for many of you, you know that you have to move forward, and you're going to do that. Additional guidance for Capricorn in regards to love and relationships for December 2016. All right, so I have two cards that just came out. The additional guidance card that I have for you, Capricorn, is dietary change. Improve your diet and your life will also improve. Okay, so needing to focus on your health, but also your diet. Now, in regards to love and relationships, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. And then we also have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So for some Capricorns, you very much need to let go of control. You need to go with the flow. If you're single and you've been looking, you potentially have someone coming in that you could have had. This could be a karmic relationship. You could have known this person previously in a past life, or this could be a person that you already know. But you need to go with the flow, okay? For some of you, if this is like, again, with the High Priestess here, if this is like a secret relationship, that maybe you're trying to get it to progress very quickly, you need to just kind of go with the flow. Things are definitely going to happen. We have death here. This is what you're moving towards, and this is very positive. You're moving away from any challenging energies that you might have been dealing with, and I see many of you moving towards a very passionate relationship. These past life relationships or these karmic relationships are incredibly passionate. So okay, you just need to go with the flow. And I do hope that you found this reading helpful, Capricorn. I wish you a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Take care.